You'd better watch out, you'd better cry, you'd better pout, I'm telling you why.
The voice inside your head
is coming to town. He's making a hit list. He's gonna find out who's naughty.
The voice inside your head
is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're sleeping. He sees you when you're awake. He knows 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 if you've been bad. So you'd better watch out. You'd better watch out. You'd better lie. You'd better lie. I'm telling you why.
The voice inside your head
is making a hit list. He sees you when you're awake. He knows when you're awake. He knows you've been bad. So you'd better go on the hit list. You better watch out. You'd better
watch out.
You'd better watch out. I'm telling you what he knows. He knows. He knows.
Aku level, okay? I show you. Ford. Kanina, my Ford. I cannot Ford. Ford. Fuck. Ford. Why so hard? Ford. Ah, finally. Nissan. Go Nissan. Konnichiwa lah, sial. Nissan lah, sial. San, ni lah. Nissan. Kanina Nissan meh? Huh? Where got the sun one? BMW. What BMW ah? BMW. W. 你拿不回啊 BMW. So many times of W also cannot. BMW. 你拿不回啊 bitch 啊 BMW.
Kind regards, masses. It's me, Hi Bike, and I am back with some more Hakuoki Chronicles of Wind and Blossom. The first song we were listening to was Castle Theme World 5 version from New Super Mario Bros. But if you're familiar with your Christmas music, you might have noticed that that was actually a different melody. So that was a Siva Gunner rip. The melody that they use is the Chipmunk song Christmas Don't Be Late by Alvin and the Chipmunks. I like it. I don't remember if I've actually listened to this. I probably did. Like, it's an old rip from like 7 years ago, but I like how they make the Chipmunk song sound so menacing in this rip. So I felt like I had to include it at some point for pre-stream. So if you want to listen to that rip, I'll leave a link in chat here. Second pre-stream song was Main Theme, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That one might be a little more obvious as a Siva Gunner rip. This is one of my top favorite Christmas Siva Gunner rips. I think it's very fitting to play before an Otome game, like, you know, it's all anime and shit. Because in this fucking rip, he's all like, you better watch out if you're a weeaboo, or you're going on the hit list, basically. It's just so funny. The sentence mixing is beautiful. I love it. It's hilarious. Great rip. I always go back to listen to it every holiday season. If you want to listen to it, I'll leave a link in chat here. And I don't have a link to the pre-stream video, but I saw it on my Instagram. No, wait. I think Petrovsky sent that one to me. It's just so funny, like seeing him flip out, like when he's all like fuck. Just like the microphone recognition on some of these apps are so shitty. Like he's trying so hard. Like he has good pronunciation. It's just, you know, the technology unfortunately can't recognize that, and it just gives us some hilarious results. This is what you imagine Squid Game season 2 to be like. Oh my god, wait, that's gonna be out soon, huh? Oh my god, we're definitely gonna watch that on the server at some point. But how are we doing today, Ghost and Bork? What's up? Fresh pots, fresh pots. I love that them crooked vultures bit. Dave Grohl was so funny in it. You got an ad as soon as I said wait. What? Oh, I don't know. I say wait a lot, so I don't know. But yeah, Squid Game season 2. Yeah, I think that would definitely be what that fucking car meme was. But yeah, I will make this a drinking game. Before I get into the prompts though, since Hakuoki is like all dialogue and shit, like, you know, it's just me reading a light novel. No, a graphic novel. No, what the fuck? Visual novel. I'm like, what kind of novel game did they call it again? But yeah. No, I was lead at work today, and it honestly wasn't so bad. We literally had no clients until after I left for usually when you're the quick lead, you go to the hospital with Tosti's team to see like if they're gonna send anyone voluntarily over to quick, maybe get some insight on who's going to PEC, who's going inpatient, whatever. But yeah, like after that, as soon as I came back from the meeting, and like there weren't too many people in the meeting anyways, it was kind of empty, which is kind of rare. And also because we walked through the emergency room to get to this meeting, but like it was the emptiest I've ever seen it, because usually when I go to the emergency room and, you know, check in to drop off a client over at the hospital, like it's full, like there's like law enforcement around, there's like practically no room to walk. Nah, there were empty beds. Like there were at least 3 empty beds like on one side, and I'm like, oh. There was this lady that was like shouting as soon as we got there. She was like, ah, blah blah blah. I don't know, like she was saying shit in a different language. I don't. It didn't even really sound like Spanish, so I'm not sure. But yeah. Oh, as soon as we walk into the hospital, this lady and her dog get up from one of the hospital beds and just leaves. It was a cute little it was a small dog. I'm not sure if it was a Chihuahua mix or something, but it was cute. But no, as soon as I was done with the hospital meeting, I come back, there's like 2 clients in there. One was, I think, an assessment. No, wait. I don't know. It was some dude who needed to talk with Dick. And then there's this like old man, and he's all suited up, and you know, he's kind of sitting quietly in the corner. And I'm just like quietly asking Bodhi, hey, so what's going on? And then he's like, oh, you don't have to be quiet. That guy's deaf. I'm like, what? And like, the deaf guy, like, we got him for no reason. Like, he wasn't needing any mental health help or anything. He was just some old dude who just kind of showed up there. And, like, we were trying to communicate with him, like, through paper, and, like, the things he was writing down didn't make any sense. Like, he mentions, like, some king dude or whatever, and we're like, what the fuck? And Kyler 2.0, it's so funny. We keep learning that she knows, like, some languages without her telling us, and, like, she'll just randomly be like, oh yeah, I know a bit of, or like she knows Spanish. She gets like extra pay for having, like, she gets bilingual pay for knowing Spanish, and she's basically our translator, like I've mentioned before. I think that was like last night's stream or whatever. But she's like our interpreter, and then she's telling us that she knows some ASL because that's how the deaf client was speaking. Not as, she only like could pick out a few words, but you know, she at least helped us understand at least a little bit of what he was trying to say. But no, we didn't even really like add him on our log because he didn't need to be there. He's just like some old deaf guy who was a little delulu. But no, that was honestly, it wasn't too bad today. And, like, usually, like, I'm still answering the phones and stuff, and, like, I'm just like, what the fuck are these people doing? But, Peck's doorbell wasn't working or something, so they had to like walk in and give us referrals instead of them calling us, which is what usually happens. So like we'd usually be bombarded with calls, but no, that I mean, I think because of that, it wasn't too bad. So I'm like, they were too busy watching Shrek somewhere. Y'all couldn't find them. Wait, who? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just like kind of like just looking at comments now. You started reading JJK, like it so far, but apparently it gets worse. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Yeah, like honestly, towards the end, it kind of I'm going to say that like it's going to be like the final showdown and stuff, but more and more battles just kind of happen, and it just feels like there's this cycle of battles, and like, oh, the outcome's always going to be the same or whatever, and it's like, oh, what the fuck. But I mean, maybe it'll be smoother reading it now that JJK is actually over, but when you had to like wait for this shit to come out every week or so depending on hiatuses, it's like, oh, wow, okay, yeah, here we go again. But yeah, that's that. Also, hello Jacob, how we doing today? What's up? Oh, but yeah, no, my biggest highlight from work today. So I'm just glad that none of us have to go to HR or anything. Like we just talk about like the edgiest shit, or like, so I don't remember if it was Bodhi or Dick who brought it up, but we started like being like asking like, is it gay if your balls touch in a threesome? And then I'm like, is it gay if your tips touch? And we're all just having a laugh over this, just like, you know, just kind of discussing like, is it gay in a three-way? On God it is. Yeah, like absolutely for the tips touching, absolutely. Yeah, I don't even know how this came up. It just happened, and then like later like Tosti comes into the room, and we mentioned, oh yeah, we were just like, dude, you missed out on our conversation, and and then Tosti starts sharing stuff from his high school experiences. So he went to an all-boy Catholic school, and okay, they would do a lot of games over there. One of the ones that he was sharing with us was something called, you know, he goes, have you guys heard of the Belgian waffle? And we're like, what? And I'm like, is it anything like blue waffle? Now you guys in chat, if you remember what blue waffle is, I'm so sorry for bringing this up again, but I also apologize for blue waffle. But Dick goes, what? What the fuck is a blue waffle? Don't remind you. Too late, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like our generation kind of thing. Like Kyler 2.0 understood, Tosti understood. So like Kyler 2.0 was gracious enough to share what a blue waffle was with those who didn't know. And Dick is like, what the fuck are you guys even learning? But then anyways, Tosti talks about this Belgian waffle thing. So, okay, I will teach you guys about the Belgian waffle. So apparently, 4 guys, whatever, like just a whole bunch of guys grab a waffle, they surround the waffle, and like, okay, I'm probably explaining this wrong. I don't have to? No, I have to now. Well, I don't even remember what the full thing was, but all I remember him saying was, you jerk on the waffle, and whoever nuts on it last has to eat it. So that's a Belgian waffle. And then he also mentioned that they would also do something dirty involving a rosary, but he didn't go into detail on that, and we're just like, he just walks away as soon as he mentions that, and we're like, what the fuck? and like Dick is all like, damn, that guy is seriously messed up. But yeah, there's sometimes you wish you were born as an animal. This is one of those times. I agree. That's also one of those times. It must have been a lively high school that he went to, and like Dick's just like asking, what the fuck high school did you go to, so I know not to ever go near that high school. But yeah, just interesting talks at work today. But yeah, here I am. I did a good job as lead, so I'm making this a drinking game. And also, I had some bullshit happen with me when I went to Walmart earlier today because I needed to buy some stuff, and I bought some eyeliner. And I don't usually like to ask for the bags like when you go like shopping and stuff. Oh yeah, and that's why I have more Sapporo. I ran out last night, and I'm like, oh, why don't I get some Sapporo tonight? So I went ahead and bought some. And I usually do self-checkout, but this time I didn't because obviously I got some alcohol here. So anyways, like I'm putting all my shit into the cart, some of it into my shoulder bag because it can fit a lot of stuff. But the shoulder bag wasn't completely closed. So the eyeliner, unbeknownst to my knowledge, slipped out of the bag at some point. And by the time I got home, I realized, oh shit, I don't have the eyeliner. And then I sort of think maybe it dropped in the shopping cart. So thankfully this Walmart is like only like less than 5 minutes away from me. So I make the drive back over and check the shopping cart area. There's still a lot of shopping carts there, but it's rearranged differently. And I'm checking, and to my horror, there was no eyeliner there. And I was upset. But I went inside. I thought I had my receipt in the bag too, so I could like show proof that yes, I was here. Oh, and also the thing that sucks, this is why I don't really like going to Walmart, but a lot of stuff is like locked behind these they have like these locked glass doors, and you have to push a button to have someone assist you to get the thing. So like makeup is one of the things that's locked behind these doors, and this guy like he gets the eyeliner for me. But anyways, jump back to when I lose the eyeliner. I walk up to customer service, and I tell them what's going on, and I'm trying to dig for the receipt, and it turns out that the receipt fucking fell out of my bag too, and I'm like, what the fuck? And thankfully that same guy who got the eyeliner was working there at the customer desk, but what they told me was, oh, I'm sorry, as soon as your item is like, outside of the store, we're not responsible for it, so we can't give you a replacement or a refund or anything. And I'm like, wow, okay, thank you for your time. So I'm just like, ugh. Kind of on the bright side, at least it was like $10, but still, I'm just like, I actually really needed that eyeliner, but it's fine. I have backup. Like, I'm using, it's like liquid eyeliner. It sticks easier than, or like it lasts longer than when you use pencil eyeliner, which is what I'm using like which is what I've been using for the past couple days, because like the liquid eyeliner I usually use ran out, and I'm like, oh shit. So I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it still fucking sucks. It's whack, I know. Yeah, like what the fuck. I'm just a little peeved off with that, but I'll live. It's fine. And hello Chuck, how are we doing today? What's up? But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna make this a drinking game, so I will leave the drinking game prompts in chat if you would like to follow along with an alcoholic beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage. And also, I got my Sapporo beer here. It's perfect because we're playing a Japanesey game, and Sapporo is a Japanese beer, so great. But yeah, going over the prompts, drink every time Yukimura says, huh? Every time Yukimura is useless. Twice, if she angsts about not being able to help more. Every time we get a CG. Any member of the SHINSENGUMI appears out of nowhere to save Yukimura in the nick of time. Okita casually mentions killing someone. Twice, if it's Yukimura. Someone completely fails to be fooled by Yukimura's cross-dressing. Someone mentions seppuku. Twice, if they're actually expressing the intention to commit seppuku. Yukimura cries. Twice if it happens when someone else is obviously holding back tears. Saito or Yamazaki turns out to have been lurking unseen in the shadows, and thankfully we're doing Yamazaki's route, so we should be getting more of that. Isn't Sapporo the one company that sells pizza in malls? What? Pizza? I I don't know. I don't know if that's It's Sparrow. Yeah, Sparrow. You know, I've never eaten at Sparrow's Pizza. It's at every mall, but I've never had their pizza before. Yeah, no, Sapporo is named after a location in Japan. So yeah, you haven't either. Yeah, like who here has eaten at Sparrow's? Because I feel like Sparrow is like one of those entities that just kind of exists in the mall, but no one ever approaches it. Everyone just kind of acknowledges it. It's like, yeah, that's there. There's probably only like 10% of people who like fucking eat there or whatever. I don't know. Can't remember if you have or haven't. Okay. Yeah, and I don't even know if they're good or not. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, no one really talks about it besides mentioning that, yes, you see them at the mall. Do they even have locations outside of malls? Like, what? Huh? I don't know. Season 2 slated for release in July 2025. Season 2 of, what? Dandadan? I don't know, I missed whatever comments you had up there. That's what you were just wondering, do they? I don't know, you know what? We have Chrome open, let's look that up. But first, let me finish with the prompts. Anytime anyone calls a previously unseen lurker out of the shadows because they could tell all along that there was a person there. Yukimura serves tea. Yukimura sweeps, like, you know, with her broom. Hijikata and Kazuma face off. Saito and Amagiri face off. Harada and Shiranui face off. Drink a whole bunch when the three above occur at the same time. Drink when someone points out that not having to protect Yukimura would leave the Shinsengumi better off, but the Shinsengumi, or any individual member thereof, insists on continuing to do so anyway. Someone has an episode of Fury Bloodlust. Kazuma calls any member of the Shinsengumi insects or dogs of the shogunate. Kazuma talks about the Furies being fakes. Okita coughs. Okita says, I could still fight. Hijikata says any form of that's in order. Harada talks about how it's a man's duty to protect women and or children. Saito delivers a soliloquy about swords. Heisuke angsts about being a monster. Someone drinks Yukimura's blood. Amagiri interrupts and stops a fight. You hear the phrase warrior spirit or bushi no tamashi. Someone tells Yukimura any form of I leave whoever's route it is currently played to you. Hijikata says nandato, what the hell? Every time someone says seriously, sheesh, don't worry, for real, calm down, omong, white, or thank you so much. Every time I make a wrong choice and have to go back. Every time a character dies. Every time anyone is loud. 2 drinks if it's Nagakura. But he's quieted down now, so it's like... every time alcohol is involved in game. Every time Kazuma insists Yukimura should be his waifu. Every time Okita simps for Kondo, and every time the date's announced. But I'm not counting like as like the chapter screen. It has to be the narrator. I didn't even realize there were so many prompts. What the fuck? No wonder this game's fun to play for drinking games. Season 2 for Dandadan, last episode of it aired today, so season 1's done now. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to worry too much about waiting for that then. But yeah, okay. Does Sparrow exist outside of malls? I don't know why I phrased it like that. Let's see. Sparrow stores are located in shopping malls, airports, service areas, and college campuses. But are there like standalone locations? Sparrow has opened standalone locations with sleek designs and menu boards. But where? Where? Where are the individual? A Sparrow not in a mall food court. Oh my god, it does exist. But where? They got Sparrow in the Pentagon. That's fucking hilarious. I know, right? Like, of all the pizza places, they decided Sparrow. But where is this? It's in Vegas. Wait a minute. Oh, Ghost, you've never seen the standalone Sparrow? I have to know where this is now. On the other side of that 7-Eleven is a White Castle. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know this location. Unless, because I remember seeing a standalone White Castle. Because there's a White Castle on the Strip. And then there's a White Castle kind of on the way to where my aunt lives. Yeah, so... What the heck? Oh, the 7-Eleven's bedazzled. Yeah, they were mentioning that in comments. Okay. One on Fremont, and then one is, yeah, in the Strip in a casino. Or I thought it was next to. But okay. Fremont, that's what it was, yeah. Because I remember we passed by it while we were heading over to my aunt's house. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, that's enough of that. Let's actually get into our game now. You only went to the one on the strip once. Okay. Yeah, the only time I've been to a White Castle was still here in the West Coast on the way to Vegas. It was the one in Prim? Or was it Jean? No, it was Jean. My bad. But yeah, I really liked it. Their sliders were very nice. Damn, I wish I could go back. But maybe we can because we are going to Vegas for New Year's, so yeah, like I think I really like the pickles that they use in the sliders. They're honestly really good. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about those sliders that just hit. So lucky you people in the Vegas area or out in Jean. Actually, does anyone even live in Jean? It feels like it's one of those truck stop towns. But yeah. Anyways, to recap on Hakuoki, we started Yamazaki's route, but so what I'm doing with these other routes, because Harada's is basically our baseline route for this whole playthrough. So when I'm doing different routes, I'm going to skip over what we have seen, and then when we do get to new, we have to make a choice and it's a new answer, then of course I'm going to be listening to all that new dialogue and actually reading that out and listening to them talk. But yeah, no, we did get to see the Ikeda incident from Yamazaki's POV, because Yamazaki followed Hijikata, and they weren't at the inn, they were stopping that one clan from interfering. But before that, we met that guy right there. He's voiced by Light Yagami's voice actor. He's cool, and he's also Hijikata's old friend, but when we first met him, we didn't know what his name was, and Yukimura forgot to fucking ask what his name was, and Hijikata's like, where did you go? And she's like, oh yeah, he was stopping at Dio's, the character who's voiced by Dio's voice actor. I'll just call him Dio because I don't actually remember his name. He stopped Dio from, making a scene, and Hijikata's like, what's his name? Yukimura's like, I don't know, and he's like, what the fuck? Next time you see him, if you ever see him, get his name. So then the very next day, I think, that guy introduced himself as, I think he said his name was Iba? I don't know, and he's like, and then Hijikata comes up, and he's like, oh my god, bestie. Well, they knew each other. Excuse me. But that's where we left off. You watched that VOD, Iba seems neat. He is pretty nice, yeah. I might even go for his route after Yamazaki's, just because he's one of the newer characters added for the remastered Hakuoki, when this first came out as Kyoto Winds and Edo Blossoms. Yeah. New Year's is probably gonna be wild, just make sure I don't get my shit stolen. Oh, I know. No, I have celebrated New Year's in Vegas before. I think what the plan was that my aunt, she's super rich. Well, I mean, she's so rich. She's more so rich than me. but we're gonna have some rooms in one hotel somewhere, maybe on the strip, probably, because they're so rich. I remember one time we had celebrated New Year's at the Rio. That was fun. So it's probably something similar to that. Am I having any friend-shaped hangouts before the end of the year? Jacob, funny you should ask, because I needed to ask you, are you available on Saturday? Do you want to watch Sonic the Hedgehog 3 with me? Unfortunately, Peck is shitty, and they changed Kyler's schedule to have him work on Saturday. It's gonna be just him and someone else. So he could not, unfortunately, he could not go to the movies with me on Saturday. So, do you want to go with me? Because I bought our tickets, so I'm like, oh, I need a friend. So yeah, that is a potential friend-shaped hangout that I am inviting. You do want to watch Sonic on Saturday, but it is very ass that Kyler can't go. I know. We're both very upset about that. But yeah, I booked a time at 7:30. It's gonna be at Studio Movie Grill. I will give you more details. But yeah, I'm just gonna go right after work. But yeah, here we go. Let's get into it. Other than that, I'm not really sure if I have any other friend-shaped hangouts. Not a you know you're funny. I am seeing Chuck on Sunday though, so that that counts. Yeah, family party. It's gonna be fancy apparently. But yeah, I'm gonna wear my cool coat. Anyways, alright, I'm dilly-dallying. Before we knew it, evening had come, and Eva told us it was time for him to depart.
では、江戸に戻ったら、コードさんのことを聞いてみます。
Let me get my drinking game prompts open on my side.
わかりました。誰にも口外しません。
As we exchanged goodbyes, the warriors returned from their afternoon rounds. One of them seemed to take notice of us, and he rushed over while shouting.
お前はあの時の
Oh shit,
何をしにここに来た
It was Takeda, glaring at Eva angrily and demanding answers. I guess Kira isn't gay, but he is racist. Boom. No way, oh my god.
何を言ってるかわかりませんが、
Oh shit.
あなたとは
Speaking of
初めてお会い
racists,
すると思います。
holy shit. We got a client from Arkansas. How could I forget about her? So she was going to talk with Dick, and she walks out of the room and like Nightmare's there. He's Latino. And this client fucking goes, "Hola, güey." And we're just like, what the fuck? And then when Dick's done talking with her, he tells us, okay, here's the thing. When we got the report for her, apparently, like, we were told that she needed to cool down because she had a racist roommate. When Dick talked to her, the light had been cast, and it turned out that the client herself was being racist, because when she goes in the room with Dick, she asks, or like she starts speaking Spanish, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish," and she's like, "Oh, so you're Latino then and not Hispanic because you don't speak Spanish," and he's like, that's not how that works," and you know he makes it aware to her that those statements are pretty racist, and she's like, "What? I'm not racist." And he's like, yeah, and she's like, when she was done, she did seem kind of pissed off, but yeah, that was something that happened. So yeah, it was, what a twist, right? It was very interesting, very interesting.
私を愚弄するつもりか貴様名を名乗れ
僕は幕府直参旗本大番士奥詰役伊庭八郎と申します。
Yeah, I'm really hearing the light from this guy. I'm about to get racist. Yeah, she really said.
幕府直参奥詰伊庭あの伊庭道場
はい。今日に所用があって参りましたので、旧知である司令官の皆さんへ挨拶に寄ったところです。
挨拶などと嘘をつくな。先日のことを告げに来たのだろう。
あくまで挨拶に来ただけです。
Dio salty.
それとも先日のこととやらを思い出した方がいいでしょうか。
Takeda seemed to still doubt Ibo's words, but
それは あなたがそう言うならそれでいいでしょう。私
Oh, sorry, Dio. Hold on. I didn't mean to cut him off. Hold on.
それは
I know when he said that.
あなたがそう言うならそれでいいでしょう。私は失礼する。
Okay. Takeda seemingly took hold of himself, speaking with a semblance of respect before storming off. Everyone stood still and silent. I sighed in relief once Takeda had left.
トシさん、今の方は
5番組組長の武田官流
No, I'm not
先
gonna
日の
remember
知恵の
that.
話は
He's just
ユキ
Dio.
ナから聞いてる。悪かったな。お前に迷惑はかけねえようにする。
僕は大丈夫ですが、この子の方を気にかけてあげてください。一緒にいたのがバレたら大変そうです。
ああ、わかった。
それじゃあ、また会いに来ますね。
Yeah, we've heard this OST multiple times. It's one of the other relaxing songs. My personal favorite OST from this song is the piano one that goes do 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 do. It's so calming. Oh, did he mean he would come to see me? Or did he just mean he would visit the headquarters? I couldn't respond since I was unsure, and Iba gave me a smile. His face seemed reluctant, if not a little forlorn, as he left the compound. I stared at him as he walked into the distance until his figure disappeared. Iba was a mysterious person. Even if he was someone very important and upper class, he acted with integrity and kindness. He commanded a lot of respect from the captains of the Shinsengumi. I didn't know there was a samurai like him among the shogunate. There it is, the first drink. Yeah, this is my favorite OST. It's so pretty. July 1864, that's a drink for the announcement of the date. Yeah, I didn't expect Among to be the first drink too. That's why I like drinking games for this game. They take you by surprise. 1 month had passed since the incident at the Ikeda Inn. After the battle, I was able to leave the compound much more often. I supposed after what I'd done, Hijikata thought I earned a little more trust. I didn't feel like I did anything extraordinary, but... You thought my favorite OST would be the electric guitar battle theme? Yeah, I know, I usually go for the harder rock stuff, but... I have my softer side. I like... Sometimes I just like to sit down with a nice piano song like this. Yeah, I don't know, like... Whenever... Like, I actually, like, tried to search for this song on YouTube. I forgot what exactly it's called, but, I mean, you can find it. I think it's, like, one of the first tracks, if you look up Hakuoki, Kyoto Winds OST. Kyoto Winds and Edo Blossoms, whatever. Like, it's just it's very pleasant. It's very calming, relaxing. I was genuinely happy that Hijikata approved of me. On this particular day, I was out on patrol with Harada in the 10th Division. Excuse me, Harada? The Shinsengumi is out patrolling day and night, right? In order to protect Kyoto?
ああ、そうだぜ。それがどうかしたのか?
But what exactly is it that you do? Harada was the only one I felt comfortably asking such a basic question. He was incredibly kind. In some ways, he felt out of place among the rougher members of the Shinsengumi. What the heck? Another Among? Another drink.
まあ、ピンからキリまで大小様々だな。筋切りや追いはぎはもちろん、食い逃げも捕まえるし、喧嘩も止める。
People who don't pay for food?
商家を脅して金を奪おうとする奴らも俺ら新選組が取り締まってるよ。
It wasn't really the answer I'd expected. The Shinsengumi's job seemed closer to a magistrate's than I'd first thought. Thinking back, I remembered how excited they were during the raid. What they did at the inn was far more intense than their day-to-day work. A little further down the road, a couple of men in Shinsengumi blues were waving at us. Excuse me, Nagakura! I guess our separate rounds brought us to the same spot.
よう親父さんの情報なんか手に入ったか
No, nothing today.
なかなかすんなって今日がダメでも明日がある
Hold up. I thought we turned his volume down. Does that mean he's still... Let me double check. He's supposed to be, like, super quiet, but I hear him just fine. Hold on. Toggle voices. No, it's character setting. No, it's sound setting. Character setting. Yeah, he's at 50, but I hear him just fine. I mean, if I'm gonna consider that as him. Oh, that's 2 drinks because he's loud. Yeah, no, like, he's supposed to be quiet. Alright, I'll take 2 drinks for that. Ah, Nagakura. Dare me to return his volume to normal and replay the line. Alright, I'll fucking take you up on that dare. Fucking watch me. Alright, here. Oh, let's go. Alright, so... Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see.
なかなかすんなって今日がダメでも明日がある
Yeah! Dude, he's fucking loud. Hold on. Back here too.
よう親父さんの情報なんか手に入ったか
Yeah, he's not like screaming into the mic, but he's still like so close that it's very noticeable. You know what? Let's keep it there. Let's keep it there so we know that he's gonna be loud. Yes! There was something contagious about his optimism.
で、シンパチ、そっちはどうだ何か異常でもあったか
いや、なんもけどやっぱり町人たちの様子がせわしねえな
I hadn't noticed it before, but he was right. They were indeed acting strange. It almost felt like they were nervous about something. Now that you mention it, it looks like they're getting ready to move houses. Can't remember if I've seen the meme of Harada and Shiranui with the text, "You're talking mad shit for a guy within kissing distance." I don't think I've seen that, or I probably don't remember it, but I can that definitely fits them.
ああ戦火に巻き込まれる前に今日から避難し始めてるってとこか
What? A war?
そういやまだ教えていなかったな長州の奴らが今日に集まってきてんだよその関係で俺らも警戒強化中ってわけだ
You know, he's still kind of loud. Should I count that?
池田屋の件で長州を怒らせちまったからなあいつらの仲間から犠牲が出ちまったし黙ってられないんだろうよ
Are the Choshu going to try something again?
さあなまだはっきりしたことはわからねえ
Nah, he's... Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna count that as the 2 drinks again.
どっちにせよ俺たちは俺たちの仕事をする長州の連中が今日に来ても追い返すだけさ
They accepted their situation and never complained. I had a good deal of respect for the 2 of them.
長州と戦かもしかすると近いうちに上から出動命令が出るかもしれねえな
You mean the Aizu domain will give you marching orders?
なあ正式に幕府の一部隊として参加することになるかもな
そんな機会めったにないからなせっかくだからお前も出てみるか
What? I was perplexed by his sudden invitation. Does this mean I could march as a member of the Shinsengumi? You definitely read Ikeda as IKEA. I mean, yeah, just 1 letter. Ah! Shit! Accidentally pressed a button. Good thing I didn't do shit. It seemed rather inappropriate for me to ask to participate just for curiosity's sake. Still, I very much hoped to be helpful in some way. Excuse me. Perhaps there was some way I could make myself useful, like at the Ikeda Inn. However, there was also the chance that I would become a hindrance. I'm going to save here. Let us spray. Let us spray. Let us see. I am going to stay behind. I think. Yeah, I'll stay behind. Haruda said nothing. He only smiled kindly in quiet acquiescence. But let me see if that was the right thing to do. What? I get... Yes? Hold on. What chapter are we? Before we knew it... Oh no, I'm supposed to say I want to come. I'm about to come. Alright, that was a wrong choice drink. Okay. I wanna come. My mind was made up. I nodded to Haruda. I want to help. I would like to participate and help in some way.
お前の気持ちよくわかったぜ。もしその時が来たら、お前も参加できるよう俺も応援してやるよ。
Cool. Several days later, we can skip all this. Wait, I just realized I could. Wait, I skipped the thing. Normal Hakuoki voice actor. Nagakura voice actor. Hold on, wait, I have to. Here, I'm drinking for this line. Because it does count as someone loud. Yeah, I just realized we totally could have skipped over all that Haruda stuff, but yeah. As the famous Hank Hill once said, I'm about to bust! Man, we were watching that episode at work and I was like laughing, but no one else was laughing. No one else was laughing when he was saying, I'm about to bust. Because, of course, they haven't seen those fucking memes, so I'm like, oops. Oh my god, what a legendary fucking line right here. Alright. Skip. I like that I could recognize that just from like skipping through these. Like they still play a little bit of it even if I'm like speed running over here. Or saving time. I don't even know if there's a faster way to skip. Everything was a blur. Come on, where's our next choice?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, and here again. Kujo Beach. We're just skipping around. Come on, give me the next choice. The memes definitely help. Yeah, and like, have you guys seen that King of the Hill YouTube poop? The one that like they basically poop the whole episode where like Peggy has this Boggle championship, and like there's also a lawnmower expo, but like throughout the YouTube poop they would keep replaying the line where Hank goes Boggle. It like shit. The name of the YouTube poop is like slipping my head right now, but it's iconic. And we were watching that exact episode, so I'm like laughing at like any points that were like used in the YouTube poop, and it's like, excuse me, what the fuck? Oh shit, excuse me, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Excuse me, I haven't been paying attention. I'm going to assume we're going to Kujo Gate. Wait, but then that might have been where Haruda is, or was, because you know that was Haruda route. Love how I identified the scream from 0.1 seconds of it. Right? Like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I hear just like a small sample and I'm like, that's it. That's the scream. I think we're supposed to go to Mount Tenno. Oh, hold on. Actually, oh, there we go. Yeah, we're going to Tenno because where Hijikata goes, Yamazaki's probably not that far. Let's see. Let's find out. There was no question. I would go with Hijikata and chase after Ronin heading for Mount Tenno. Despite Fushimi being quite a distance away, the soldiers moved at a rapid pace. That is some very fast shuffling. It was hard for me to keep up, and I was beginning to run short of breath when I saw someone. Aw, shit, not him. Let me just make sure this is the right choice. What did I choose? I chose the wrong one. We're supposed to go to Hamaguri. Alright, that's a drink. Whoopsies! Good, we can avoid Kazuma. Bantano. Exactly. Yeah, fucking hell. I decided to remain at the Hamaguri gate with Saito. Before long, the rest of the Shinsengumi was gone, and it was time for us to begin our own mission.
まずは新選組の者として合図の責任者へ挨拶が必要か。
Saito mumbled to himself. The Shinsengumi had been ordered to stay with the reserves. Instead, we'd chosen to march to battle. Saito was probably right to try and smooth things over with the Aizu as soon as possible.
よろしければ自分が行き
Yeah,
ます。
okay, there's Yamazaki. We gotta stay with him.
上層部も混乱していますから、今回の我々の行動を咎めることもないと思います。
わかった。会津藩の対応は山崎に一任する。問題が生じたなら俺を呼んでくれ。
He just slides off. Yamazaki bowed once, then turned on his heel and disappeared. That's it! The area near the Hamaguri gate was filled with warriors. I could see some men from the Aizu domain and perhaps some men from Satsuma as well. They appeared to be arguing over something. We'd been looking around to get a grasp on the situation when we sensed trouble and went to investigate. That was when we found the confrontation between the Aizu and the Satsuma. We were supposed to be on the same side, but old grudges didn't die so easily. What are they arguing about?
おそらくは手柄の取り合いだろう。愚かなことだ。
I just barely had time to nod when one of the Satsuma men noticed us.
何かと思えば新選組ではないか。こんな者どもまで招集していたとは。やはり会津藩はふぬけばかりだな。浪人の手を借りねば戦うこともできんのか。
Huh? I could see the faces of the Shinsengumi stiffen, and more than one hand moved toward a sword. Saito, however, was as implacable as ever. Wonder if the character sprites go all the way down to their shoes. I don't know, but there is art of like we see the sprites from like what the waist up. Like my the Okita stand that I got from the Hakuoki collab at the Shinsengumi restaurant I went to in Japan. Like he has a full body portrait and like it's the same portrait that we see in the games. So yeah, I don't know. But as for like the actual files themselves, I'm not sure if like they go all the way down to the shoes, but I mean each portrait that we're seeing does have at least have some counterpart where it's like full body.
世まいごとに耳を貸すな。
Which might be included in like concept arts. He swept his cool gaze slowly over the men, looking each man in the eye. They shifted restlessly. Their hands dropped from their swords. However,
己薩摩、我が会津を狂わせるつもりか。
his face was bright red, and his sword shook as he held it at the ready. 3D Leshy has no lower body. Interesting. They seemed about to rip each other to shreds when a tall man stepped through the Satsuma men and out into the space between the two factions.
なんだ、貴様が相手になるか。
With a yell, the soldier threw himself forward, raising his sword to inflict a deadly cut. Saito stepped in front of the man.
やめた方がいい。 あんたとそのものでは腕が違いすぎる。
He seemed to be affiliated with the Satsuma.
池田屋では迷惑をかけましたな。確か東堂という名の青年にお相手いただきましたが、怪我の治りが良くないのであれば加減ができずにすまなかったと伝えてください。
池田屋で平助を倒したのはあんたか。なるほど。それならば合点がゆく。
If Saito had even heard the man's apology, he showed no sign of it.
大方薩摩藩の密偵としてあの夜も長州勢の動きを探っていたのだろう。
The man simply shrugged and tilted his head to the side, saying nothing. Saito took a step toward him. Ah! Ah! In an instant, Saito's blade was out of its scabbard. He drew it so fast, I saw no blur of silver. The tip of Saito's sword stopped a hair's breadth from the man's forehead. He did not make a single move. Unperturbed, he glanced down at Saito.
あんたは新選組にあだをなした。俺から見れば平助の敵ということになる。
しかし、
あ、
今の私には
あ、
君たち新選組と戦う理由がありません。
No, you were supposed to trigger a prompt. He replied calmly. Saito remained quiet. His sword did not waver. However, the man showed no signs of moving and simply returned Saito's gaze. Was Saito really that angry? I could certainly see why he would have been, but this was not the time to settle grudges. Still, he was a tough man to read. What was I to do? I'm gonna stop him because I'm pretty sure trusting him would be for his route, but let me just make sure. Let's see. I spoke up hesitantly. I don't think this is a good time to fight. Hold on. Yeah, okay, that was the right move. Saito kept his guard, but for a moment his eyes met mine, and in them I saw frustration. The man he was facing had hurt Heisuke badly. If they fought, the Shinsengumi wouldn't escape unharmed.
あんたは俺が負けると思っているのか。
I don't doubt your skill. However, I just don't think now is a good time to start something. It wasn't like I didn't trust Saito's swordmanship. However, no matter how strong he was, this didn't feel like a fight he would escape unscathed.
戦いの中で生きるも死ぬ。刀を刺した日に俺は覚悟を終えている。
The correct option is to piss Saito off. Yes. For this route, we gotta. I'm not trying to get close to him. I had spoken out of turn. I hung my head as I heard Saito let out an exasperated sigh. Looking none too happy about it, he lowered his sword and sheathed it. He then shot a sharp glance towards the man.
俺とて騒ぎを起こすつもりはない。この場はあんたたちと目的を同じにしているはずだ。
Excuse me.
だが、侮辱に侮辱を重ねるのであれば、我ら新選組も会津藩も動かざるを得まい。
Saito made sure to drive the point home. The tall man from the Satsuma nodded deeply.
こちらが浅はかな言動をしたことは事実。この場にいる薩摩藩を代表して謝罪しよう。
The Satsuma men seemed displeased, but whoever the man was, none of them dared to speak out against him. Perhaps Saito had been trying to force an apology from them, I realized. Of course, there was no way for me to be sure. I couldn't imagine what went through his head.
私としてもこの場での戦いは避けたかった。そちらが引いてくれたことに感謝する。
He bowed deeply.
私は天霧久寿と申す者。次には見えるとき、互いが協力関係にあることを祈ろう。
Amagiri was his name. His introduction finished, he turned away. He walked back through the ranks of the Satsuma, towering above them as he went. Saito, you never intended to fight him, did you? There was a short silence. Saito stared in Amagiri's direction. He then muttered, almost as if speaking to himself.
居合で脅せば容易に引くかと思っていたが、あの者には俺の剣筋が読めていたような。
Oh, there. That's a drink. I was wondering when she'd say it. Saito practiced iai, a sword style that focused on drawing a blade and striking in a single stroke. Amagiri had made no attempt to dodge his blow. Had he known that Saito intended to stop just before the blow landed?
薩摩にも厄介な相手がいるよ。話の通じる点は救いかもしれんが。
Amagiri was his name. Using the spray bottle on Kazuma when he's naughty is his game. Good. Yeah, I was like thinking of a XX his name, XX his game, you know, something like that. I couldn't think of a good line though. So good on you. You get a +2. Saito muttered to himself, cutting the conversation short. Later on, we guarded the Hamaguri gate, awaiting Yamazaki's return, but there was little else to do. After that incident, there were no battles. However, the tension remained unabated. Was it possible for the Satsuma and Aizu to find a common ground and coexist peacefully? It seemed like such a world was an impossible dream. What about Yamazaki? What the heck? I thought we were supposed to see him. Okay, that's the little recap that we can totally skip. Blah, 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 blah. We don't need this. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, yes, there we go. The next month. August 1864. I will drink and then skip. We already know about this. Previously on Hakuoki. The foreshadowing? What foreshadowing? Oh, okay. We save here. Gee, I don't know. What do we choose? What is this about? Oh, I wanted to watch over everyone while he was gone, is that right? Oh, hold on, actually, let's check. Okay, yeah, that's correct. If I'm going to help watch over the compound while you're gone, I want to be capable. So, we've chosen this already for Harada's route, so we can skip over this too. I think it's really cool that you have a little sparring session with Kondo. Wonder if every one of these choices really affects Yamazaki's route. Yeah, I know, huh? Maybe it's just so it guarantees that you don't have any relationships built with the other guys, so it's like... Maybe Yamazaki's kind of like a neutral kind of route. Who knows? Yeah, because you can't romance Kondo, so he's kind of like neutral. Chapter 3! Oh, it's these goobers. Okay, this isn't an announcement for the year or whatever, so I'll just go ahead and skip. Oh god, not him. Fucking Ito. And that guy, who kind of looks like that one guy from Dramatical something murder mystery, or I don't know, DMMM. I don't even know what the full title of that is, but I remember it was like big back when I was in high school. Like, one of my friends was really into it. I never played that game though. It's also a visual novel, but I think one of the characters turns into a dog or something, a cute little doggy. I don't know. Like, I think it was like really edgy. Like there were some routes that had some edgy shit, and it's like, wow. Oh, I think I'm supposed to return to my room. Let's make sure. Does that guy have a route? Oh, the guy with the ponytail or Ito? I don't know. Yeah, return to my room is correct, so we can skip over all this too. Because we already chose it for Haruda's route. Something wrong. Oh. But yeah, like, I don't think Ito or that blue hair, like the shaggy blue haired guy with the low ponytail, I don't think either of them have a route. I don't even think Dio's character has a route either. Yeah, ponytail, yeah, I don't think so. I think he's too minor. He just does not show up enough. You know, Ito doesn't, although it'd be funny if he did. It would be. I mean, I personally think he'd be more interesting than the ponytail guy. Just because Ito, like, has a very distinct character. I think it's hilarious that in the live-action version of Hakuoki SSL, they make him the fruity art teacher. when he fucking, like, bows down an apology, like, gets down on all fours, like, low to the ground, and then he fucking, like, arches his back. It's like, what? Oh, speaking of back arching, so I finished day 10 of Bodhi's workout regimen. It's like 10 out of 20 days, although there is more after that. There's like a 21 to 40 day program, I think he said. But I'm proud of myself. Like, I'll tell you guys what it consists of. So you do 9 squats, 20 seconds of planking, 2 push-ups with 1 knee down. Usually you do lunges, but he had me rest, or he has you rest for, like, stop, like, have no lunges for this day. 5 burpees. Now, before this, I had no idea what exactly a burpee was. Like, cause I remember back when Kyler worked at Quick, the guys would always be talking about, like, doing exercises, like an exercise challenge involving burpees. And like the paper that they had there, like the papers that you could keep track of for these burpee exercises, like it's still on Kyler's one of Kyler's walls. Like so like I learned that from doing this exercise routine. So when you do a burpee, my understanding is you jump down to do a push-up and then jump back up to kind of like do a jumping jack, like you're supposed to, like, you know, reach up, your arms are outstretched, you just kind of jump up from the push-up and then, like, repeat and stuff. It's hard to do. Like, I'm so bad at push-ups, like regular push-ups. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of painful. So when you do 5 of those in a row, oh jeez, I feel the burn in my abs. But yeah, let's see, 8 double leg hip raise, 3 counts of 5 jumping jacks, 8 leg lifts, and then 3 sets of 15 calf raises. And honestly, these exercises, like, every time I do these, it doesn't really take too long. It takes at least maybe like less than 10 minutes. So, you know, it's just like a quick moment from my day to do these exercises, which is why they're pretty great. Like, it's not too intensive. Like, they're doable enough, but they still keep you active. So I like it. I'm liking this this exercise routine plan so far. I'm gonna give Bodhi my feedback later. Tomorrow. Or, I mean, later today, yeah, because it's midnight. Past midnight. Oh, you know you love the... Oh, yeah, the Ito thing with the back arching. Yeah, that was funny. Like, the Hakuoki SSL live action was pretty good. Like, there were some surprisingly funny moments. Like, my personal favorite still is when Kazuma keeps repeating, "Surprise. Surprise." It's so fucking funny. Like, yeah, it was a good adaptation, and the costumes were on point, like the cosplays. Like, they looked exactly like they did in game. But, you know, you can definitely tell that they're wearing, like, highly stylized wigs, but of course they want to match the characters. But anyways, I think I'm supposed to go back to my room. Oh, wait, hold on, there was a... Wait, well, let me save and I'll make the choice. I think I'm supposed to go back to my room. I'm going back to the PI. If I felt like I didn't belong anywhere, so I decided to return to my room. Let's make sure that's right. That is not right. We're supposed to go in the common room. My bad. But that means I could take a drink now. Ha ha ha. Okay. We must go to the... I keep forgetting, like, when I do a joystick up, that opens the log. Alright, here. Remain in the common room. Saito, Harada, and Nagakura had respectively left for each locations on Hijikata's orders, which meant I was alone with Hijikata. Ooh. Maybe it was because Hijikata remained silent, but the mood in the common room was suffocating. Of course, I bore him no ill will, but we were left to contemplate a somber silence together. My eyes slowly drifted to Hijikata. His brows were deeply furrowed. His heavy concern for Sannan must have been draining him. He closed his eyes to breathe, then he quietly spoke.
お前は腐っちまってる姿しか知らねえだろうが。三男さんはもともと才もあり腕も立つ人だ。対局も見えるし、頭も回る。つまんねえことにこだわって、意地張ってばかりの俺の手綱をうまく取ってくれてな。あの人がいなきゃ、今の新選組はありえなかった。俺にとっちゃ兄貴みてえなもんだったんだ。
Hijikata's sincerity dripped from his words. I listened, nodding occasionally. Sannan must have a very special place in your heart.
ま、言葉にすると安っぽくなるがな。
He didn't know whether his old friend would live or die. He must be so anxious. His position, however, prevented him from revealing this to others. By sharing these memories with me, he could relieve some of the burden.
あの薬を捨てちまわなかったの。三男さんの腕を治すためだった。俺たちには三男さんが必要なんだ。あの人を失うわけにはいかねえんだよ。
Hi! Expression was filled with anguish. Hang on. Is this a drinking prompt anytime grammar is like bad? I feel like this happens so much. We should... Oh, I don't see it on here. We should add that as a prompt because, oh my god, the last stream there were so many fucking what? Grammar and spelling errors. It's like, what? What are you guys doing? Come on, I thought this was supposed to be the new improved translated port. But okay, yeah, let me put let me add that prompt. Every time. Oh wait, every grammar spelling error. Excuse me. Almost as bad as Persona 4 Arena's translations. Yeah, so I'll drink for high expression. He was trying his best to carry on as usual, but back in my father's practice in Edo, I had seen many patients with the exact same expression, so I understood. He was completely spent. We're not supposed to get close. I got Yamazaki we're trying to shoot for. Let's have faith in the heart. I'm gonna, yeah, I guess. Let's have faith in Sannan's spirit and strength.
ああ、そうだな。今は信じるしかねえよな。
Yeah, okay, that was right. And so, the long night came to an end. The captains of the Shinsengumi gathered in the common room, and we've all seen this before, so I'm gonna skip until the next choice. He's okay. So funny hearing your cut off voices. Ah, another month. May 1865. I'll drink for this announcement and then we skip. What? What? Oh shit! Yeah, white! That's your birthday in May? You made that joke before. I don't remember the joke, but cool. May 1865. Wow, you're old. You might be older than Anthony. Oh! Stranger danger. Oh shit, it's fucking Kaoru. Fuck Kaoru. Skip. We're really skipping. Fuck this motherfucker. A little. Oh. Ma. Where's the dude that holds his gun like a 2004 gangster at? Nah, we didn't see him yet. Yeah, we didn't. On this route, we haven't had any choices. Or actually, hold on. He's gonna show up here. I'll make sure to stop when he shows up. Cause he's pretty great. Oh yeah, there we go. Hold on. Here they are. There he is. Look at him. His gat. How about that dude's face? How about that prick's face when he saw the gat? There he is. Kyo Shiranui. There he is. He's got his blicky. Whatever they call it. Whatever the kids call it nowadays. Is he gonna do the pose? Oh, yeah, I want to do the pose. But yeah, we can skip through all this because we've seen this before. Bro's shirt is crazy. I know, right? He's out here with his tank top. Oh shit, hold on. Bring your gun out. Don't worry about them. Okay, it's Yamazaki saying this. He's up close. Let's do a drink for Don't Worry. Yeah, he's got a tank top with a strap on it, right? He's stylish. Yamazaki, when did you blah blah blah? Oh, hold on. I probably should have paid attention. Even if you were to stay, there's nothing you can do. You're telling me to run away. I'm gonna go back to headquarters like he says. But we'll save here. Oh, nice. It's save 69! Nice! Daniel Mullins said PO3's favorite food is Doritos, but you're just wondering how he would even obtain or eat them. That's a good question. Was this right? Yes, this was right. Good job. Even as I ran back to the headquarters with Yamazaki, I couldn't shake the fear in my heart. When we finally got to the compound, I still felt nervous, and I could do nothing but stare back into the blank darkness. Excuse me. You're right, I guess. Let's save. I wonder if this is gonna start opening up his route. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Yes, you're right. I mean, we're quite far away now. And besides, you're with me, Yamazaki. Yeah, there we go. Okay, hold on. Did that open his record, his Bloomy route or whatever they called it? Where's Yamazaki? Oh, there he is. 1/3 already. Damn. Yeah, like he doesn't. There's not too much that you can do with him, I guess, because I mean we are kind of later in, so I guess that's how you. That just kind of jumps right to that. Impressive. Magnificus likes pop rocks, which you didn't expect. I wonder how he. I wonder how he's coming up with these. Like what? Why? Why are these their favorite foods? I guess. I mean, okay, like, yeah, I don't know how PO3 would even eat in the first place, but Doritos, because he's got that whole gamer attitude, so I can see that. I don't know about Magnificus and the Pop Rocks, maybe because Pop Rocks are like magic.
皆将軍校の警護に出ているから今の屯所に大使はほとんど残っていない。沖田さんか東堂さんのところにいるのがいいだろう。そこが最も安全だ。
But I wanna be with you. Alright, I'll go find them.
では、
Bro.
後のことは頼んだぞ。
Someone asked him on a stream what the scribe's favorite foods and tea are, and he just came up with some shit on the spot. Well, alright, that's how you do it. With that, he disappeared back into the darkness. Suddenly, the night felt very quiet. Hold on, wait. Oh no, it has to be if he fades in from the darkness, not fades out, I think. Let me see. Yeah, he has to be lurking. Who were those people? They had called me a demon. I shook my head. I suddenly felt very, very alone. As Yamazaki said, I should go find Okita or Heisuke. But whom should I look for? Can I choose Okita? Cause like, Okita? That is my husbando for this game. I miss him. Like, were these routes? He's like barely showing up. Let's choose Okita and let's see if like it matters. Oh, that was the right choice. Cool, I'm glad. Okita looked up from cleaning his sword as I entered the common room.
二条城に行ってるんじゃなかったっけ？どうしたの？一人で。
Well,
あ、わかった。さては何か失敗して土方さんに追い返されたんでしょ。
yes, something like that.
あのさ、そんな引きつった顔で返事されても全然からかいがいがないんだけど。
He said sure, why not to someone asking if PO3 and Leshy are divorced. Yeah, sure, why not? That's funny.
何があったのか聞かせてくれるかな。
Well, still feeling upset, I told Okita about the incident that unfolded in Nijo Castle. The minute I mentioned Kazuma's name, the look in Okita's eyes shifted.
へえ、そうなの。風間千景。
But that's right, because he faced off with him.
あいつらが来るって分かってれば意地でも言ったんだけどな。
What? Of course he could have. You're sick. Hijikata told you to rest.
うるさいな。そもそも君が悪いんじゃない。君にもらった薬全然効か。
Oh! He coughed! The TV is kicking in. That's a drink. Okita! Oh shit, so they want us to see that for Yamazaki's route? Interesting. For just a moment, all colors but one faded away. I forgot about demons and castles and saw only one thing. The bright, vivid red splattered across Okita's hand and mouth. Are you alright? I'll go get someone. Heisuke!
ダメだ!
He snapped sharply. He wiped the blood from his mouth and glared at me. From under his bangs, his eyes nailed me to the floor, burning with anger.
今見たことは忘れて。大丈夫。ただ喉が傷ついただけだよ。
Back when I was in Edo and I was helping my father out at his clinic, there were a few times where I'd seen patients who'd spit up blood from coughing too much. Excuse me, what's this? Oh my god, yeah, this is so me. Hold on. Where is here? You mean so much to me. Very true, very true. Yeah. I liked Okita's route. But what I just saw was something else. Okita?
聞こえなかった。忘れろって言ったでしょ。
He was so adamant about refusing my help. I didn't read that whole one, but I'm probably supposed to choose the one that doesn't get me close to him. Woohoo. I wasn't sure what to say. But...
もし君がこのことを誰かに言うつもりなら。
Oh, that's a drink. Oh, 2 drinks. Because he's all like, I'm gonna kill you. Or I'll kill you. Okay, and that was the right choice, but the 2 drinks are for Okita being all like, I'll kill you! Forget about it! Why don't you just forget about it? Hey, I'm coughing here! Alright. But at the very least, go to bed and get some rest.
しょうがないか。
Okita pouted like a child and unwillingly accepted. The words of the men who claimed to be demons, and the ones who had stayed behind to fight them. There were so many things for me to be worried about. However, more than any of that, I was just worried about the sick man in front of me. Yeah, he's sick as hell! Oh! +2. Ah, thank you! Glad you liked that one. The homie's trying to play chess, so... Oh, okay, you're gonna go. Alright. Well, thank you. I hope you also have a great night. I hope you have fun playing chess with the homies. And thank you. Yeah, we will travel safe. And I hope you also have a good, happy holidays, too. The homie is trying to play chess. Pawns. Damn. I watched over Okita, who slept with his back towards me, as the dawn slowly emerged through the long, cold night. Oh, yeah, if you're really getting into chess, yeah, Jacob's into chess too. You guys can nerd out about chess. Afterwards, once the rest of the men returned, there was a meeting among the captains. Yeah, I saw that among, and I'm like, I gotta drink here, so I'll drink. My excuse. Alright, so we can skip over all this. You were trying to make a pun on pause. Oh, yeah, okay, I didn't. Oh. Yeah, that one went over my head. It was the end of May 1865. I mean, that technically counts as the date being announced. I'll drink for that. Oh, we're gonna have to skip through the physical exams. We all know what happens. This part's so funny.
Yeah.
Like the fucking close up on the man titties. Oh, damn, that was fast. Hi, Yamazaki. Yamazaki seemed to understand immediately, so he went straight to the point.
なるほど。松本先生に何か
Or
話
I
があ
don't
る。
think we even choose anything here.
君のことはある。
Sorry, Yamazaki. Oh, just kidding. Say yes, please. I'm pretty sure that's what we're supposed to do. I should have listened to him. I didn't remember if like he would give us a choice or not though. Are you sure? Then yes, please do so.
わかった。少し待っていてくれ。
Was that right? Oh no! It's no, I'll take care of it. Oopsies, that's a drink. Okay. Here we go. Oh, don't worry! It's my own business. I'll take care of it. That's a drink for don't worry. Yeah, I'm missing prompts, but for the skip sections, but it is definitely a necessary evil. Otherwise, I'd be drinking like tons of beers right now, which I shouldn't be doing. Yeah, I'll just have the one beer, and I'm gonna switch to my water after this. And I am very much almost done with my Sapporo, so. Ah, yeah, there we go.
そうか。では、何かあったら手伝おう。その時は頼ってくれ。
Alright. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. That might just be what I need to bust. That might just be what I need to bust. Cause I'm busting. I'm busting. Well, that was the last of my Sapporo, so I'm gonna switch to my water now. Yeah. Always takes me by surprise. The thank you so much is. Yamazaki and I parted ways, and I looked over to check how Dr. Matsumoto was doing. Okay, we've seen this. Sorry, Mr. Bald Doctor. Don't even remember what I'm taking care of for Yamazaki. I think it was going to see Bald Doctor here. The other Bald Doctor. The one other bald man in this game. But I'm guessing that Yamazaki was appreciative of that because, you know, he's used to doing all like the servanty shit, and it's like, no, let me take care of it. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck is that squeaky toy? Oh, calm down, that's a drink. Yeah. Why are all doctors bald? Yeah, I remember we were talking about this once. I don't know. Yeah, like they're always bald. Your dad's a doctor and he's bald. Yeah, exactly. He is also a bald father. Exactly. Well, it's a good thing he's not an evil bald father. Your dad's pretty cool. We'll skip over this. I see Dodori and I'm like, let's drink. Excuse me. The next day, blah blah blah. Give us a choice. Focus on your work. I think, whatever that said, I think that's what we need to choose. Yeah, I should focus on my work. I was worried for Okita, but no, that was wrong. I'm supposed to worry about Okita. All right. Drink because I made the wrong fucking choice. I'm worried. What were Okita and Dr. Matsumoto doing? Was Okita going to talk to the doctor about his cough? He was coughing an awful lot lately, now that I thought about it. Was he alright? I decided to follow them. Huh? I was wondering when it was going to happen again. It's a drink. Unfortunately, by the time I made my way outside, they were gone. I thought they went this way. Shimada, have you seen Okita and Dr. Matsumoto? Wonder if it's coincidence or if their routes are somehow connected. Wait, for Okita? Maybe. I'm starting to think because Yamazaki was from a he was trained to do medical work, so he's kind of like another doctor for the Shinsengumi. So I'm assuming maybe he's gonna help Okita out with his TB, but who knows?
沖田君たちなら中庭の方に行ったようですが。
Thank you.
急ぎすぎて転ばないよう気をつけてください。それでは、俺はこれで。
Yes. Goodbye. After I saw him off, I considered my options. The courtyard. Should I try and catch up? Or should I go around the back to reach the courtyard before they did? I think we're supposed to go around. Let's see. Because then maybe I'll bump into Yamazaki. Let's see. Yes, this was right. I ducked onto the narrow path that ran around the back, and I soon found myself at the courtyard. I hid myself in the shadows, waiting. Okita and the doctor appeared only moments after. I strained my ears to hear their conversation. Oh no! Not the tuberculosis! For just a second, my heart stopped. A shiver ran down my spine. Suddenly, I felt very, very cold. Yeah, sneaky route. We're Metal Gearing out here.
なんだやっぱりあの有名な死病ですか
To romance the ninja, you must become the ninja. Oh, yes. It all makes sense now. Of course. Okita has tuberculosis?
でも面と向かって言われるとさすがに困った
Yeah,
な
that's so interesting that Yukimura gets to see Okita, diagnosed with TB here. Wonder what the Japanese word for tuberculosis is. Let me see. Hold on. They probably said it somewhere. Let's see. Where?
結論から言おう。お前さんの病は老害だ。
If my Duolingo Japanese lessons have told me correctly, hold on.
結論から言おう。お前さんの病は老害だ。
Maybe Rogai. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I'm still working on my Japanese sentence structure comprehension.
老害の一番の薬は
Okay, no, it's Rogai. Yeah, Rogai. There we go.
新選組は離れて精のつくものを食べてゆっくり体を休めなきゃいかん。
それはできません
そうせんと体は悪くなるばかりだぞ。今はそうやって平気なふりができてもいずれ布団から起き上がることすらできなくなる。
じゃあその時までここにいますよ血を吐きながらそれでも刀を取ります。
なぜそれほどまでここにいたいんだね。
僕は新選組の剣ですからここにいることが
Alright, cool.
全てなんです。
Not cool for Okita, but cool, right? Rogai. You learn something new every day.
新選組の前に立ちふさがる敵を切る。ただそれだけなんですよ。
お前さんの覚悟は分かった。
Okita sounded cheery, but I was listening in a state of shock. Okita was going to die? I felt like I wanted to faint, but I stayed strong and remained standing.
先生、近藤さんたちには言わないでくださいよ。約束ですからね。
まあ、どうしても言えないことってのはあるだろうな。
Yeah, man. Think about Hippo.
私もあの子に打ち明けていないことがあるんだ。行動さんが上位派の
Why did he fade out? What? Dude. Why did he disappear? What? Was that supposed to happen?
とてもじゃないが伝えられんよ。
The news of Okita's illness had me so scattered, I almost cried out at this new piece of intelligence. My father? Working with nationalists? Huh? There was suddenly someone behind me. A hand slipped over my mouth before I could react. A chill shot down my spine.
静かにしていろ。
Oh shit. It's... Wait, is that Saito? It was a calm, cool voice that I'd heard many times before, although never from quite so close. What the fuck? So Saito knew about the TB this whole time? 'Cause like... Wait, I don't remember this. Saito? I relaxed when I realized who it was.
そのまま動くな。掃除は気配に悟り。
What the fuck? Oh, here, for the full CG. I'm stupid. I just realized we were supposed to be drinking for like CGs. I'm only gonna start that one for here because I don't remember. I don't remember like how many CGs we looked at. Fuck, dude. Because I was just so focused on like Yamazaki route. But yeah, we'll drink for this. And plus, we've been skipping around a lot. And I'm pretty sure we skipped over some CGs, so whatever. Oh. I nodded almost imperceptibly. His hand over my mouth made me too nervous to breathe. Saito was right behind me. His presence was silent and sharp, like a blade in the night. It seemed like hours passed before Okita and Dr. Matsumoto finally left.
斉藤さんの起点がなければ危ないところでした。
Okay, well Yamazaki's in on it too. I guess this is why we're here to see this. Yamazaki! How long was he? No. Something told me that would be a foolish question. He was probably watching the whole time. Wait, you know what? This doubles. This doubles as both fucking Saito and Yamazaki lurking unseen. So that's 2 more drinks. Man. I'm very sorry. If you hadn't stopped me, Saito, I probably would have given myself away.
いや、俺の方こそぶしつけな真似をしてしまってすまなかった。
What the fuck? Dude, I'm trying to get on Yamazaki's route. Was there something else I was supposed to do? Okay, I guess. Oh no, not at all. Hold on, actually, let me look at the... I mean, as long as I'm still 1/3 for Yamazaki's route, we should be good, right? Let's see. For Saito. Excuse me, closed. Okay, no, we're good. We're still good. Oh, he's already at half. What the fuck? Damn, you don't have to do too much to really get on Yamazaki's route. Imagine if I were drinking soju. Dude, I'd be so gone. But no, I opted away from soju because I have to work still. So I don't want to wake up and like... Is it still a hangover if like I'm slightly dizzy or like buzzed still? Cause like that's what I get from soju, but it's like I don't know. It's not like I'm like totally like but shit. You know what? Maybe that is a hangover. Fuck. But I mean, I can get up just fine. Like it's not like a crippling kind of headache or dizziness where it's like. I'll just get up and then it just goes away. There was the briefest hint of a smile in his eyes as he spoke, and then it disappeared.
それで、掃除のことだが、先ほど話していた病の件に関しては、聞かなかったことにしてくれ。
He wasn't asking me to keep my mouth shut per se. He wanted me to pretend I hadn't heard anything. You're telling me to forget about all this? You can forget about it!
あの方が病に倒れるとなれば、内外に与える影響が大きすぎます。
That is true. Damn, that's so whack this whole time. So like, even if we do Soji's route, these two are gonna be in the shadows. So they knew about his TB the whole time. That's crazy.
それに、老師たちが勢いづくだけでなく、局長や副長にもご心配をかけるでしょうから。
He was right. Of course he was. But I just couldn't forget the sight of Okita smiling, even after hearing he was going to die.
病に関しては我々が対処する。あんたが気にすべきことではない。
But
関わるなと言っているのだ。いいな。
At the end of the day, I was still only a guest. This sad reminder resurfaced once more. I may live among the Shinsengumi. Dude, it's crazy how many amongs we've gotten. Well, that's a drink. But I wasn't one of them. Suddenly I felt cold, as if a cold gust of wind blew through me. I was all alone. From then on, Dr. Matsumoto visited the compound regularly to check up on the men of the Shinsengumi. And so, ever since Sanan had become the leader of the Furies, the group was named the Fury Corps, and we've seen all this before, so we can skip through it. Oh wait, are we in a new month? You think it's only a hangover if you have a headache or feel like vomiting? Okay. Yeah, because it's never really like a piercing headache for me. Oh god, the cicada are out. Oh, okay, there's no date announced. Okay, yeah, like I never feel like vomiting. When I've had like alcohol the previous night. So okay, I'm good. Not the cicadas! You know what, tomato. I sometimes go like with cicada and cicada.
君が怯える必要はないはずだ。
Oh, I'll play this whole thing, but that is a drink for the calm down. But why aren't you surprised to see me? I mean, I wasn't making a sound.
ああ、迷いのある足音から大体の想像はついていたが。
What? How could you? You always say cicadas. Yeah, cicada. Sometimes I'm like cicada. But okay, yeah.
気配すら殺せていないし、かといって悪意もない。そして俺の後をつける正当な理由がないからこその戸惑いがにじみ出ていた。
He had analyzed all of that just from hearing my footsteps. The watch was indeed incredibly skilled. Yeah, that's crazy. You can tell my identity by my footsteps. She is of lighter build compared to the other members of the SHINSENGUMI. Like, Heisuke is pretty close to her stature too, or like her body type, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. Just by like the hesitation or what in the footsteps, and he can like analyze that. That's crazy.
結局のところ、雪村君は一部始終を目撃したんだな。
Well, I only saw you step inside this room.
十分だ。要件も要件だし。
Damn.
君に手を貸してもらおう。
Busted. Caught. That's like something a JoJo character would pull out in a fight. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, there was the new JoJo Lands chapter recently came out, so I read it today. And oh god, there's this one character, her ability is so fucking disgusting. Like when you see this shit activate, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Oh yeah, you really have to catch up on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else, but things are getting a little interesting. Oh, but yeah, I got to read like quite a bit of manga today. So I'm also reading Vagabond. It's written by the same guy who did Slam Dunk, but it's funny because you know how like in a lot of those martial arts or like fighting style anime where if you need to train you excuse me, or not just anime really, like in martial arts in general, or if you're like fighting or stuff, like especially like Asian kind of fighting styles like martial arts again. Wait, I just said martial arts, what the fuck? But anyways, like you go under a waterfall and you kind of meditate under it to make yourself stronger and like give yourself like mindfulness or whatever, mindfulness training. So like the main character is training under this old man, and the old man is like, yeah, sitting under the waterfall, that's useless, it doesn't actually work. But then like later on the main character just does the waterfall exercise anyway, and the old man's like, okay, whatever works, I guess. But yeah. You haven't read anything since the chapter that ended with Usagi vomiting. Okay, so that's not too bad. I mean, you can definitely catch up easily. Yeah, like, it doesn't take too long to... you know what? Actually, this latest chapter felt kind of long, so, like, there was a lot of content. So, yeah. So, I usually pronounce that word as aunt. Rarely aunt. I usually say aunt, though. Aunt or auntie. Yeah, when I say auntie, like, you add the IE at the end, I only say auntie and not auntie. But I might say aunt, but it's not very likely. It's more likely that I say aunt. Which is confusing because it's like you might think of the insect ant, but so I do understand why people say aunt, because it's a little more, it's more distinguishable, and like so you don't mix it up with ant, But yeah, English is such a weird fucking language. What? Before I realized what he was doing, he grabbed my arm. He pulled me into Okito's room. What? Are you sure this is alright? I don't know if I should be in here.
この件は口外しないでくれ。
I
ある
think,
重要な
I
秘
think
密に
this
関
is
する
where the route starts to deviate. Your dad said aunt until your mom influenced him to start saying aunt. So by the time you were born, they were both saying aunt. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you hang around someone so much, you might pick up their pronunciation. Interesting. Maybe he was in the middle of some sort of surveillance on Okita. If that was true, then I had definitely stuck my nose in where it didn't belong. I'm sorry. I promise I won't tell anyone.
だから怯えないでくれ。誤解のないように説明するので、しっかり聞いてほしい。
Right.
俺は松本良順先生から頼まれて、この部屋を掃除しに来ただけだ。
You know what? Hold on. I feel like I might have missed some lines when we first got here. Let me see if they have that. Let's see. Yeah, I think... Yeah, okay, so I was skipping. I got up to slam my door open intending to ask if he needed any help. I looked down the hallway. Oh, Yamazaki? I figured he was on his way to report something to Hijikata, but just as this thought came to mind, Yamazaki turned away from the direction the commander's room was located. Did he not know everyone was away? I felt I had to let him know, so I followed him. He stopped in front of a specific room, glancing around to verify there was no one else in the area, and silently slid the door open. Okito's room? Seeing him, I suddenly remembered what Yamazaki's official job was. His work went beyond just scouring the city for information. He also had to monitor the movements of the members of the Shinsengumi and report back to Hijikata. Maybe. I had a feeling I wasn't supposed to have witnessed him going into Okita's room. I froze in place, uncertain whether or not I should leave. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's when he popped out of the room. Alright, that's when we caught up. Basically. I was just like, I feel like we missed some important stuff. Okay. Clean? My body relaxed with sudden and overwhelming relief. That was all he was doing? Yamazaki's serious expression did not change, however.
これは幹部の中でもごく一部の人間しか知らないことだが、沖田さんはある病を抱えている。
Yes. I had overheard Okita and Dr. Matsumoto discussing it. Tuberculosis, a disease that infected the lungs and had no cure. Those affected would find their lungs weaken progressively until they died coughing up blood. Sending them to convalesce in a place with clean air could help alleviate those symptoms. However, Okita was a vital, irreplaceable member of the Shinsengumi. Not to mention the fact that he also stubbornly refused to leave. It made sense that Dr. Matsumoto would deem it important to keep his living space as hygienic as possible.
もちろん、誇りの立つような掃除を本人にさせるわけにもいかない。しかし沖田さんはなぜか部屋を他人に掃除されるのがとても気に食わないらしい。だから留守を狙っていたのだ。この件についてはくれぐれも口外しないようにしてくれ。
I understand now, but is it really alright to do this when he clearly doesn't want it? I don't think it's that he doesn't want anyone to do the work for him, but more that he doesn't want other people to see the inside of his room. Yamazaki suddenly seemed quite embarrassed. The words tumbled out of his mouth.
いや、誤解しないでくれ。俺の目的はあくまで掃除だ。決して個人的な何かを盗み見るつもりはない。
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I had never seen him so flustered. Regretting my words immediately, I did my best to backtrack. Oh, Yamazaki. It sure would be awful if someone went into my room and cleaned it while I was away. I know, right? But yeah, I don't know. I might get anxious about some cleaner moving shit around where they're not supposed to be, and then also seeing some questionable things. Oh, I wasn't doubting you, Yamazaki. It had never crossed my mind that you had other reasons to enter his room while he was out. Yamazaki? He frowned, his expression troubled. Perhaps a change of subject was in order. I thought for a moment. So, I was wondering, why did Dr. Matsumoto ask you in particular? The air was heavy with an awkward silence, but finally.
俺の実家は針と薬を扱っている。君のところとは逆で東洋医学だな。
Oh, I see. His voice was light and indifferent.
この経歴を見込まれたのか。松本先生、そして局長と副長から新選組の医療面を任されている。
Oh, whoops. I'm starting to zone out. Well, we're close to 2 hours.
簡単な治療と衛生管理を行いつつ、沖田さんのことを気にかけるよう正式な任務が下されているんだ。
I appreciate you telling me all of this, Yamazaki. Thank you. I now understood the reason he had hesitated. I bowed deeply to him in gratitude. Seeing as I wasn't a member of the Shinsengumi, he didn't have to take the time to tell me about himself, but he did. He risked getting in trouble if someone found out that I knew the details. Still, he explained it all to me. I promise I won't share anything you just told me. So, when you said I could help you earlier, you meant with the cleaning? Well, then it shouldn't be a problem. I'm good at things like that. I'll do my best to help out.
ああ、よろしく頼む。
Ah. His lips curled up in a smile when I clapped my hands together enthusiastically. The way his eyes softened. Was he happy about me helping? Just the thought made me feel warm inside. Yamazaki and I set about dusting and cleaning the room with quiet efficiency. She's not technically sweeping though, I can't drink for that. Before long, we'd managed to finish roughly half of the work. Oh, there we go, that's a drink. Lifting up Okita's pillow, I found a small, bound book. Ooh, she found a diary. Ooh. Oh wait, no. Hogyoku Haiku Collection? The fuck is that? A collection of poetry written by Hijikata under the pen name Hogyoku. Oh, that's right. I remember hearing that Hijikata likes poetry. What the hell? He hit it.
それは
His face paled, and I heard him swallow loudly.
やはりこのホックシュが掃除を嫌がった理由か。
Oh my god. Yamazaki? Do you know what this is? His gaze shot over to me, the lines in his face hard.
ああ、宝玉というのは土方副長の画号だ。つまり
That means... This is a compilation of Hijikata's haikus?
土方副長はそのホックシュを誰にも見せたがらないと聞く。
Oh shit. Oh no, that's the end of my water. Hold on. I want to at least finish this section, so I don't really have much water. Let me refill some water really quick. I should be drinking some water. I mean, I'm not even buzzed. I'm just hyper. So let me get some water. Alright, I'm back. There we go. I got my water bottle all refilled for tomorrow. I'm not even gonna drink too much. Like, I'm not gonna finish the whole thing because I'm drinking Monster. Oh, today. Because it's Friday. Usually my busiest days because I'm doing the logs. There we go. So that's a drink. So many drinking prompts, right? Yeah, that's why I love doing drinking games with this game. They trigger so much. Wonder if the real life haikus are any good. I wonder too. I wonder too. Alright.
ということは沖田さんが無断で副長の部屋から持ち出したのだろう。
Of course. Oh no! Oh no! It looked like I uncovered something I wasn't supposed to find. What should we do? I'm pretty sure he's gonna want us to return it. Let's see. Yeah. Return it to Hijikata. Maybe we should give it back to Hijikata if he's that concerned about it. I feel bad for Okita, but...
君の意見は正しいように思う。折を見て俺から渡しておこう。
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Is that correct? No! The correct one was leave it be. Oh shit. You need to know what Hijikata's reaction is? That's unfortunate because we have to keep it. So that's a drink because I have to reload. Maybe? Huh, I don't know. I don't know what we'd have to do to see what Hijikata's reaction would be. Well, we gotta leave it be. He wasn't even gonna do it on screen either. Good point. I feel like we should pretend we didn't see this. Yamazaki raised his eyebrows at me in surprise. I mean, this is Okita's problem, right? He had to have known what he was doing. So it's probably best that we don't interfere. Maybe it's possible that he intends to return it himself sometime soon. It was a matter between Okita and Hijikata. If either myself or Yamazaki, the uninvolved pair, interfered, it would appear as meddling. True. He'll know we were in his room if we take the book with us too. You wanted to make sure he didn't find out.
副長の心境を考えると団長の思いではあるが。
After a moment, he sighed deeply and shrugged. He flashed me a wry smile. Yeah, there you go.
確かに雪村君の言う通りだ。俺たちは俺たちの仕事をしよう。
So the vibes I'm getting from, you know, favoring getting Yamazaki to favor you is if you take initiative instead. Let me see what that did to his warrior record. A bit of mischief from Yukimura. Yeah, exactly. 3/3! Yeah, it's like every choice we have with him that just gets us even closer to his route. Very interesting. Alright. Lifting the pillow again, I carefully placed the book back where I found it. Alright, well, I'm saving here. Yeah, I'm gonna save here because I need to sleep. It's already almost 1:30. What the heck? Alright, well, I'm gonna save right here. But yeah, this was fun. I always like seeing these and like getting to see the different things, especially with how Yamazaki is involved with Okita. I'm surprised. I did not expect to see him involved with you know, Okita's whole TV thing. I saved already, right? Well, I'm gonna save again. Yeah, right here. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream once again. Always fun chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. Like how she said Okita might return it, as if there were any chance that'll actually happen, right? Because Okita, he's sneaky. He knows how to keep shit away. Very interesting turn of events. Yeah, I did not expect that. So, let me see. Let me see what's next on the... God damn it, Instagram didn't finish this stupid fucking post. Are you kidding me? Oh god, I hate when Instagram does that. I thought I posted it. Wonder if Okita just reads the haiku book while laughing, or if he messes with it. I feel like he just laughs at it. Cause I think I remember there was like there's like an art piece of the Shinsengumi hanging out, and in it you could see Okita just kind of laughing and running around with Hijikata's book, and Hijikata's like angrily chasing after him. Okay, hold on. Let me edit that Instagram post. Update. Or edit, hold on. IG posted this too late. Rah! Okay. Alright. Well, whatever. Still a fun stream. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream and, you know, listening along, chatting. Fun stuff. Oh shit, that's why I had Instagram open. Hold on, I'm supposed to check what's next. Also, those of you watching and are interested in the watch along, so I did want to do the Sonic OVA episodes. Cause like Saturday is the only day I could do a watch along. Like, you know, on a weekend day where I'm not like working. Because I'm gonna be gone on Sunday, and I don't know how late I'm gonna get back. So I was thinking, cause the Sonic movie should probably take around like maybe 2 to 3, maybe 2 hours. Let me check. Sonic the Hedgehog. $98 minutes. So a little. Oh, okay, that's a little over like. A little over like an hour. Excuse me. 3 hours for Sonic. Can you imagine? I mean, we get a lot of content from that, but yeah. So yeah, like once we're done, would it be reasonable to do the Sonic OVA episodes after that? Like when I get home, we'll just like watch all that. I think, because I would still like to do watch along, you know, hype from Sonic. So like continuing with Sonic, I'd like to do that, but we'll see. Let me look for the next game. No, actually, let's see. Oh, Resident Evil 1 is gonna be the next stream, so I'm gonna be streaming that later today. So look forward to that. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna get going. I need to fucking sleep. Good thing I'm gonna have some monster later. But yeah, thank you once again for tuning in the stream. I always appreciate you guys. If you're just watching, we're always glad to be entertainment. Look forward to some Resident Evil 1 later today, and hopefully I can finally, you know, get out of that loop of failing. That's like, you know, I just want to have that save point and be able to like, you know, go past where I catch like looping and shit unintentionally. GG easy, right? Yeah. Alright. Well, anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Matanene, my dudes. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. I'll catch you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there, and peace out.